Hey everybody, well that was a lot of fun today. So we're just going to run through the top 5 at 5 as we always do. I do want to go through the NASDAQ and the S&P just very quickly. We keep these short and sweet and to the point, and the 5 that we go over tonight are going to be all longs. The purpose of this are short-term trades for a day or two. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click notifications, because when these come out, you need to be involved with them timely or it's not worth it. Also, come in to the pre-market live shows because a ton of ideas are being exchanged now. And the more people we get in there, the more we can discuss ideas. It's working out pretty much how I thought it would. But let's jump into this and let's get going. So the Qs, I just want to explain this very quickly. Okay, see this gap right here? This is an island reversal gap. Then we moved up, put the indicators back in, above the 8, above the 21, 2 days later. We are above the 50, and we are above a higher high. By doing that, this negates this, which means that this is a bottom. So I am saying that for now, can we always roll? We could always roll again. For now, I'm saying the bottom's in, and you need to be looking at longs and be looking on the long side more than anything else. Okay, you have huge earnings this week, as you can see from that top 10 list and the 4 I went over today. Not going to bore you with it, but that's where you're at. That's what you're looking for next. Let's just go through the SPY real quick. Okay, above the 50, again, another gap. So we're gapping up over and over again. That's how strong the buying is, closing at the high of the day. We needed to get over 446.14, and we did that at 447.23. So to me, again, it's risk on, put on the trades. So let's get into the top 5. First one, this is not going to be any big surprise to anybody. I don't think that this is done. As a matter of fact, after hours, it's still trading up. So I think that this is going to continue. Again, we're looking for trades. This was in the top 10 on Saturday. Hopefully you watched that video and you made some money off of this today. But I think we're going to at least touch the 900, if not go through it before earnings. Earnings are Wednesday. Okay, that's not saying much. I'm looking for another 3% move, and it gets me there, right? So let's see how that plays out. But that's what I'm looking for. If you make a higher high tomorrow, 875, you're going to see panic buying. Okay, I really believe that. You're going to see people going, I need to get into this before earnings. I want to play the earnings. I think that's what you're going to see, okay? So we're all aware that NET has decided to come out with its own chart pattern, which apparently is now called the straight up, right, which is what this is doing. So I think you're going to start seeing more of these names. People are going to look for the next one. And we're starting to see it here, and we're seeing it with you. Now, again, these are short-term trades. Okay, these are not long-term trades. But this could work longer term. That said, okay, getting above this level tomorrow, and I'll do the cheat sheet in the back again for everybody with the entry levels so that you have something to work off of. But looking at 186.89, right? Get over to 146.89. Get to 147. You can see 153 fairly quickly here. So this is a really quick short-term trade. Things are lining up pretty good with it. Roku was the boy that cried wolf. Every single time it started breaking out, it was doing this, and it was just so frustrating. We just kept getting wick after wick after wick, and as we know, wicks are what? Price rejection, right? And I'll link that candlestick video that explains that to the end of this video. But you see what I'm getting at here? Look, the open was what? The low. The close was what? The high. This is going. And there's a pattern that's been developing in this market, and just keep this in your head as you're trading. Okay, anything that's getting above the 50-day is just exploding. After we've broken these 50 days, anything that's getting above it is literally just rocketing to the upside. So keep this in mind. This is definitely one when I just get above that level, that 345. I don't see any reason why you're not running up to here 370 in a very short period of time. So I think that's very likely. So in regards to AMC, this is where you're at, okay? And you can see what's going on here. So I really like this trade, and I'm apprehensive to state it because of what it is, but I think you need to start paying attention to this again, okay? Same kind of pattern. Here's our cup. Look, we're back above the 50-day here. Let me just show you this really quickly, okay? Here's your relative strength. Okay, look at your relative strength. Like, I'm trying not to laugh, but like your relative strength is just curling. Like, this is setting up to have a big move. You could break this, right, and start looking at these levels again and start having a 5 handle, a 6 handle. This move is there. You know, I hate to laugh about it, but it's there. And I would be, this should be on your watch list. $44. You could say, I would say 43.75. You know, if you take out this low or you close below the 50-day, blow it out. But this can go again, and it could be pretty powerful. And finally, again, this is one that we did in the trading room today for a trade, but we did fairly well with it. But this isn't over, and it's setting up another buying point right here. So let me just walk through this coin. And what I'm going to say about coin is this. Here you are at 294, okay? And you see this little wick right here? So you have this little wick, and then you tried to close above it. You couldn't. Close above 294 or get above this right here, okay? And go from there. 297, you can wait for that if you want. Or you could look for a 15-minute pattern tomorrow and get involved. Again, I'm looking for trades here. I'm not looking to get crazy. But I don't think people truly understand the magnitude of this NFT move. I mean, none of that is in their earnings and revenue projections. Literally zero of it. So people are going to have to, revise their estimates on this company. Revision of estimates, revision of revenues, price targets go up, positive stuff from the buy side. The IBs come out, the investment banks come out and raise their prices, all of that. I expect to see some of that coming up. But getting above here, then watch this 307, and we may actually start seeing this start to curl a little bit more. Today's action was extremely bullish. So that's it. If you could do me a favor, if you find value in this, I purposely do not run ads on this because I'm in the middle of it, because I'm not doing this to make money. But if you could just start, if you find value in this, start sharing it with people. The more people that this gets in front of, the more people I can help. So I would appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening.